Do you love to travel but lack the time and the monetary resources to travel regularly? Well, if you have a MetaQuest headset, you are in luck because there are several apps that will allow you to travel from the comfort of your home. Here are my top 5. Coming in at number 1 is Wander. Wander is a simple app with a simple interface that basically allows you to view many locations in Google Street View. There are tens of thousands of them, maybe millions, I don't know. Only Google knows the answer to that. But this is a sample from London, Oxford Street, I believe. You can travel with friends in the Wander app. You can travel alone. You can meet new friends in the multiplayer feature, and you can select from a curated list of locations to choose from. Yeah, so it's Oxford Circus, London, iconic streets. And you can see here there are other places you can go to that are curated for you. If you've ever wanted to see what Paris looks like from the Eiffel Tower, well, you are in luck because it also includes images taken by users. So there's the Seine. Here's more of Paris. Most images you see of the Eiffel Tower are from the ground up. This is actually taken from the Eiffel Tower itself. And it's a beautiful view. Another feature in the app is the ability to pick a random place. You select random places and you teleport there. It doesn't tell you where you are. So you have to look around and try to figure out if you've seen this place before, if you've been to this place before. Search for any clues as to the country or city. These are very unusual trees. I had never seen these trees before, so I had no idea where I was. However, there is a way to figure that out. The app will actually tell you if you look down, which you will see in a moment. It took me a few seconds to figure out that I had no clue where I was, so I looked down. As you can see, I was in Madagascar. Number 2 is Woorld with 3 O's. This is a 3D view from Woorld. It allows you to view a 3D design of cities, and you can pan around. You can choose different heights. This is actually in San Diego, California. You can actually go down to Street View as well. It's not as intuitive as Wander, but once you get the hang of it, you'll figure it out. So I'm just panning across, trying to get as much as I can, a 360-degree view to show off the models. And then I'm going to pan down to the USS Midway, an aircraft carrier. You can see 3 icons down there. It may have gone too fast, but here's an image taken by a tourist of the deck of the aircraft carrier. You can see panning around. Again, if there was a 360-degree view picture taken, you will be able to view in 360 degrees. You'll notice as it pans, there's little dots. If you point at one of the dots, it will pull up a different view. I don't know if this means it was taken by the same person or a different person, but it gives you a slightly different perspective. I did it again here, just to get a closer view of the skyline there. Panned around. Again, you can see a little bit more because I moved forward. Number 3 is Fly. Fly is unique in the sense that you're basically piloting a drone. and you'll see parts of the engine there on the upper left-hand corner. I'm actually in Boston, and you fly around Boston or wherever you want to view, and you'll see areas of interest with the little orange triangles. And if you have an idea of where you're going, so for instance, I'm ahead of Concord Avenue, and the assumption is that I know where my house is. I don't live in Boston, but I've been there many times, so I know the area. So I'm going to drop the down, and now I have a street view. And so just pretending this is my house. It's not. I don't know who lives there. But you can do a 360-degree view, and you can see the cool effects there of the drone engine idling. So much like Wander, much like Woorld, you can do a 360-degree view. Look at all the houses, cars, people, if they exist in the shot. And when you're finished, you can just zoom on up back to the sky and fly around the rest of the city and find something else to look at. But it is very cool to fly a drone around. I've never flown one in real life, so it's fun to do it in an app. TriptoVR. This one is very unique. As you can see, people are moving. And again, it's a 360-degree view. But instead of still shots, this is video taken in Venice, Italy. And there is, you can't hear it on the video because I didn't want to interrupt the narration, but there's actually a narrator for the cities, and she will explain where you are, what you're looking at, the history of the building or the bridge or whatever the main focus is. The downside to this app is you have to pay for most of the experiences. The price isn't that high, but having to pay for each location is not ideal. It would be better if they included everything in one package. Venice is free, so if you want to download the app, which is free, you can, and you can view Venice for free. And I believe the tour lasted 7 or 8 minutes. I didn't get the entire video for 7 or 8 minutes because I didn't want to keep talking for that entire time. I would have gotten bored listening to my own voice, and you definitely would have gotten bored listening to my own voice. So enjoy the silence for the next few seconds. Don't worry, I'm still here. Just waiting for this particular clip to end and move on to the final app. And finally, Mondly, practice languages in VR. This isn't obviously a travel app. This is a language app. But if you like to travel to countries where a language is being spoken different than your own, this is a very useful app. This is actually Spanish, as you can see. You can practice real world scenarios. So in this instance, I'm practicing speaking to a stranger on a train. You speak into the microphone and the app will detect whether or not you are saying it incorrectly. If you say it incorrectly, it will give you additional options to try again or to try to say something different. So if you're saving up for a trip to Madrid in 3 years, I would highly recommend using this app. This seems very basic if you know basic Spanish, but it does have more advanced lessons. I just wanted to clip a minute and a half, 2 minutes to kind of give you a basic overview, but there's definitely much more than this, and I highly recommend this app in addition to the other 4 that I mentioned. So I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you very much.